We're ready to start this program. Kevin Ostie, there you go. Kick her off, buddy.
Hey, awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Strange in the house helping present Strange Engineering, Strange Hot Rod, Strange Motion, something strange, I knew that. And Mr. Brian Brennan helping us out from the Garage Media. Two guys who've been around this stuff for a long, long time and are taking good care of us. At this point, I'd like to bring up Mr. Travis Stallsworth. And Travis is going to kick us off with a few words of prayer. Travis, take it away. The Coloring Contest Awards, and I'd like to welcome Mr. Tim Hughes to the stage.
One of those microphones.
I need like 6 more. That one's for you. Tim, first of all, welcome to the Triple Crown, and thank you, and thank PPG for all you've done for this event. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks to PPG for helping us out.
I tell you, PPG is so proud. We're so proud to be part of this. We're proud to be part of the premier event for hot rods and trucks. This is a fantastic event. It's a fantastic event. It's growing leaps and bounds just so early in the game. We can only imagine what it's going to end up being. And I'd like to say to the parents, thank you for allowing your kids to come spend some time with us and color in our coloring contest. It's so...
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
It's so nice to see the creativity that some of these kids have. It's crazy.
An award for you from PPG for the coloring contest. Ladies and gentlemen, Caroline.
Now, Caroline's a little bit bigger and a little bit more mannish than what we planned on, but that's okay. That's okay.
I didn't realize Caroline shaved. Did we check that beard out there?
Yeah. Caroline, you got to do something.
Caroline's got a thyroid problem, I think, but she'll be fine.
Congratulations, buddy.
All right.
They're FaceTiming her.
Oh, perfect. I tell you what, this one right here is dangerous. My wife and I about had a fight over this one.
What you need?
And then last but certainly not least, 15 and up.
We get to the final 6. We're going to park them all up here and give away the hardware.
So, Brian, why don't you do the honors? Who's our first Celebrity Pick Award? Who's presenting it, and what do we got?
Well, the first one is an NSRA award, and it's car number 210, a 1965 Chevy.
All right, our next award in the celebrity category is new this year, unfortunately, because it's a very special award. This is the George Poteet Memorial Award. And I'd like to bring our friend Danny Burrows up, who is a great friend of George Poteet.
Or that we knew George would like, that he would drive, not necessarily something that we liked.
Nice.
So we picked a car that it was almost exactly like the one we'd seen sitting in the shop down there for years. And we want to present that award to them. It's a 32 Ford. And we were
so much.
Rod runs or tours with him, Eric and I, and traveling.
Abbott, congratulations. All right, our next award is another celebrity pick. And this one is being presented by Nonstock Photography. Brian.
Yeah, where's John Jackson at? There he is. John has a very cool award. It's a belt buckle that he has made up that's very, very good looking. And he loves handing that out, so he's in his glory right now.
Oh yeah, thank you.
And our winner is Brad Nye with his 62.
Coolest belt buckle in the country, baby.
That was built by the guys at Blue Sky Performance. That's a mix of Pro Tour, Lowrider, has a little bit of custom on there. Those are some of the young, upcoming hot rod builders. They've won some major awards on the circuit the last few years.
Next, our next celebrity award, right there.
Detroit Speed, so I assume Mr. Kyle Tucker.
Yes.
The 37 Ford, Pat Stigler. This thing screams hot rod, it sits like a hot rod, it's got sidewalls.
The next one up is something that Posey's has awarded to, and it's a 1932 Ford Mike Hughes. And when we say 32 Ford, I think we mean an extreme version here. What do you think about that power plant?
But of course, Posey's, he calls it a statement award. He likes modified stuff. And Posey's been giving that award away for probably 30 years now. It's very cool. It's very art decorative.
Tim, it looks like you fit in that really nicely.
I would look like Herman Munster sitting in that thing.
Definitely.
All right, well, we're moving on to our next Celebrity Pick Award. Another
Street Machinery is handing out this award, and it's going to Donna Singleton.
awesome car. I love that look. You know, some people call them that Survivor type series. Awesome car. I love that look. You know, our next celebrity award is another legendary name in the hot rod industry. This one is going to be presented by our friends at Pete and Jake's. Brian, what do you got?
Well, we've got Johnny Hall with his little 32 Ford sedan here, and I love high boys. This thing is absolutely drop dead gorgeous. Just take a look at that. It's got your obligatory bigs and littles. I mean, it has the perfect stance.
All right, we have our next celebrity award. This one is presented by our friends at Good Guys. Brian?
Yeah, Good Guys has stepped up and they've selected this 61 Ford Starliner. And let me tell you, it is gorgeous. And Meade Baldwin, I believe that's Meade in there driving, and it is a good looking car.
This is a great look on it that they called the Star Lift. Yeah, they didn't make very many of them, but the production steel top version is what you're looking at. Of course, this one has been customized a lot.
The Ring Brothers 1968 Camaro. We're on the right line now.
Sonia, what did I tell you? Congratulations.
Did you hear when he was talking about what that trophy means? It starts rough, like when you start a project. It's rough cat, like really rough machine
at the bottom.
And as it goes up, it's polished, it's got grooves, and then it's got a light up carbon fiber top on it as you go through your career, your skill, and your hot rod building. So the thought process behind this, and it's a free art for the Triple Crown.
That would be a tremendous honor. So super cool. Congratulations for getting that Ring Brothers pick and that awesome.
Now, let's remind me. What do you know this is?
Yeah, this is right up your alley, Tim.
Goolsby's Customs. I didn't do a pick this year. Last year I did. When Jonathan told me what he picked, I go, thank you, because that's the car I would have picked for my pick. 54 Chevy, Jeremiah Allen coming all the way from California.
Yeah.
The Born Vintage Hot Rod Shop. They brought 3 or 4 amazing cars here this weekend. I love that. Mildly chopped, flush fit skirts. It's nosed, it's decked, and it's just the perfect custom right there. White walls, caddy caps. That is a Goolsby custom pick.
We're going to have the Big Oak Garage Award, and please come up. It is truly one of the coolest awards. And we have our little 66 Chevy here, Shane Smith. Boy.
So congratulations to the Big Oak team for, again, putting that thing together and making it look good. So
This is our first top 30 award winner.
Absolutely, into the top 30.
Oh God, this, my heart throbbed here. I love 59 Chevys, and believe it or not, white is my favorite color. And this 59 Impala, Bill Hill, you're taking home a top 30 award. This car is stunning. I already have it. That will be a modern riding coming up if you
I'm not surprised. I told you to come to the
future
Triple
of hot
Crown.
rodding is in good hands? Madison Alexander runs the shop at Riveting Ride. She is 30 years old, and that's her shop that put that car out. So give her an extra round of applause. You will be hearing a lot of things from Madison.
Sadie is presenting the award. Brian, what do we got?
We've got a little 57 Chevy here. Where is he hide? There we go. Mike Mashburn.
The mild body mods on that. There's no more trim on the back. They cut the back fins, so it's paint on the top. The moldings go into that fin. You see how the machine work? The wheels, the fit and finish, no handles, shade grip rails, and they got rid of the rockets down the hood. Man, that is gorgeous. Thing was freshly debuted here this weekend.
And Sadie, you were able to do it again. Nice job.
Jerry Kennan. This car was built by Big Oak Garage, also a fresh debut this year. It's got a modern chassis, it's got air ride, it's got big wheels. The color combination is great. It's a nod to their also 55 Chevy two-door hot top that the Kennans have. Another great car from the Big Oak Garage. It's a 68 Volkswagen Wayne Callahan. I believe this was built as a Type 1. performance or restorations? They brought up the green bug here last year. Whatever they build is flawless. I don't know. I'm not well versed in Volkswagens.
Well, you don't speak German.
Yeah, and a Volkswagen sound is not a sound you can reproduce hardly with your mouth. You know that?
This is true.
Next up, 72 Chevy pickup, one of the top 30s, Mark Teatley. This would come all the way from Phoenix, Arizona, built by the guys at Hot Rods by Dean. This thing is moved, it's chopped, it's shaved. It's got cool lights in the back. It's got tucked bumpers. This thing is one of the most modified C10s I've seen in a while.
Congratulations, Dave.
Is second to none. Nothing less than the guys from Hot Rods by Dean.
And we got to thank them. The owner had this car out on the interstate in Phoenix and was running some speed slightly over the speed limit and had it out for a couple of 100 miles, and the boys got it all back together, and they leave tonight to go back to California for the truck show next weekend.
Next one up is the 1996 Chevy Dually of Mike Varia. This thing has won awards at every truck show around the country. This thing, I've seen it up in the air with mirrors underneath of it. It is nice and detailed and color-coded, rubbed and polished in every cranny, nook and cranny, everywhere. On the bottom side, yeah, you think it's fun to detail the bottom of a Chevelle, a crew cab dually.
Oh, and it's insane. It's insane. And the detail inside is also immaculate. Just looks like a truck you just want to get in and stay in. You know.
So they're getting the cool awards. When we get in the top 10, they
And why am I not surprised?
yeah, the top 10's get a swag bag too, don't they?
Love this truck.
Those lessons in three-point parking.
For sure. Brian, what do we got?
Well, we've got Ken Reister's Candy Red 32 fan that was put together in Phoenix, Arizona by Squeeges. And you mentioned that we know it's a top 30, but Kevin, you mentioned it received a second award. It received the Chip Foose Award.
Heck yeah.
And it is gorgeous.
And of course, if you know Hot Rod history, Chip Foose and Ken Reister have worked together before they built the Chevy Grandmaster, one of the most iconic cars ever built. And this one was debuted at the Roadster Show. I love wire wheel. Look at Chip, stop. If there's people that are not in the hot rod industry and they ask you on an airplane or something, do you build hot rods like Chip Foose? I am honored that this guy is our face in the industry, that people know of hot rods from Mr. Foose.
For
Thanks
sure.
for all that you have done for the industry.
Absolutely.
One of the most genuine, nicest guys
Let's give it up
in
for
the
Chip,
industry.
for sure.
All right, coming up.
Our next winner, this is a car that I was drooling over before. This one is a 1969 Mustang built by Jonathan Goldreed.
They call it the Carhartt Coupe. It was debuted at Pomona at the Roadster Show. It won the Triple Gun Award for fit finish and paint from Zane Cullen, Daryl Hollenbeck, and the guys at Capani Paint. And this is also a triple award winner. It get the Rad Rides pick from Troy.
Yes.
The guys at Rad Rides.
Oh, that's the cool little motor.
That trophy, look at that trophy. They made a little flathead for that.
Hey, no, here. I give it to him.
We haven't gotten that far.
Yeah, we haven't gotten that far. There's another award that it
Yes,
got.
it got the Rad Rides pick
I see
and
this?
the Roadster Shop pick. It got two celebrity picks. You know, these builders, they try to outdo each other when they build their trophies. And last year, the Roadster Shop guys did gold records. I looked at their award this year and was like, man, these dudes phoned it in and like half-assed it until you realize that billet plate says $5 grand off of a Roadster Shop chassis.
Yeah, it's a little coupon, huh? Awesome.
They're not really giving him $5 grand. They're just eating the markup on the chassis at this point, right?
Yeah, well, and that trophy from Rad Rides by Troy is a 3D scanned version of one of their land speed engines. That's a real version of a flathead where they reworked the heads. They made their own cylinder heads and set records out at Bonneville. And there's the take-home version right there. All right, how we doing, everybody? We're having fun here at the Triple Crown of Riding. These cars are amazing, and I love this format. We're bringing the show right to you. All the winners, one at a time, giving them their moment in the sun. Brian, who's next?
Well, we've got a gorgeous 68 Mustang belonging to Brad Brown. It is stunning. Well, let's get her up here. Look at that. Oh, yes. Once again, it's got that beautiful sound.
This car came from California, also built by the guys at East Bay Muscle Cars. Debuted at the SEMA show in the K&N Filters booth. Went a long way in the Battle of the Builders. They were top 5 Street Machine of the Year at Good Guys Columbus this year, and they hauled it back out here. Their first time coming out to the event. One of the baddest Mustangs on the planet right there.
To go to an appointment and it stopped me dead in my track. Brian, what's rolling up next?
Well, how can you go wrong with a 96 Chevy pickup? Jason Hill's taking home a Top 30 award presented by CPP, and Miss Sadie is doing the honors. You have to love a truck that's flame. I mean, that's stunning.
This truck is such a modern interpretation of an OBS 90 sport truck that we all know and love. And you want to talk about print titles that went away. Sport Truck Magazine was one of my favorites as well. And this could have been a cover, all that.
And of course, the Hills Hot Rods guys were building trucks when trucks weren't cooling up.
You guys
say elegance is a compliment. The 56 T-Bird, fresh build for Beth Myers, coming out of Andy Leach's shop, Cow Auto. We talked about this when we were talking to the advanced plating. The guys at the Cow Auto shop built that top from scratch.
It's amazing.
They sent it to advanced plating and finished it in brushed nickel.
Brian, tell me about the amazing black rib.
Okay, we're talking about Todd Stam here with his 65 Buick Riviera, and Sadie from CPP is handing him his Top 30 award. And of course, anything that's painted in black has got to be done right, and that one was done right.
All right, Brian, what's up next?
Well, we got a little 66 Chevy Nova here, Jeremiah Beat, and once again, he's receiving his Top 30 award from CPP, and Sadie presented it to him. Once again, it's got that look. Talk about being on the ground. Cab pulling up here on the left, we got a little blue Ford pickup truck.
And it's a 69 Ford pickup truck of Troy Peck. Fresh debut this weekend. Built at the guys at Scott's Hot Rods. You know them for the chassis, but they also build full hot rods. They do paint in-house. Steve Holcomb did the interior. And man, unbelievable truck. Congratulations to the guys at Scott's Hot Rods.
Beautiful color.
The little 32 Highboy sedan, you've got to love it. Fantastic. Frank, you fully deserve the CPP Top 30 award.
This next one rolling up, this is your last of the top 30. The 1959 Marcel Roadster. Marcel's were started with Luke DeLay, father and son shop. Marcel is not with us anymore. This is a scratch build designed from a flat piece of paper. Chip Foose had a little bit of design help towards the end on this thing. I had the privilege of inducting Luke DeLay and his late father Marcel in the National Rod and Custom Hall of Fame this year. So congratulations on that. And he's a triple winner.
Yeah, for sure. This one was also hand-selected by Dave Kindig and Kindig Design, who's presenting an award that is almost as unique as this car, and Greening Auto. Jesse Greening presenting another amazing Celebrity Pick Award. Awards that you're never going to see anywhere else, to a car you're not going to see anywhere else. This thing, all I could say is wow when I first saw that, man.
That is seriously metal finished. He jokes that it might be a wrap. I joke with him that he's really good with silver Mondo and he wants to punch me in the neck. That is metal finished. It will never get paint on it. It's LS powered. It's got a tube chassis underneath of it. It's a hot rod and he drives it, and he brought it all the way from California here. 69 Dodge Charger. This is one of the baddest Chargers. This thing was done a few years ago. It sits right its channel. They built a whole bunch of custom stuff on it. It's slick, it's smooth, and you know those things have little scoops in the doors. They took them out. It's white with green interior, man. It just works. It's got a Hemi underneath the hood.
We want to thank our friends at Griot's Garage for being a big supporter of this event and providing some awesome swag to our Elite 10 winners as well.
Well, what can we say about Mark on with the Zika 63 Volkswagen? I mean, that is just exquisite. Now, he is also a dual winner. Tim, can you tell us about the other award that he's picking up?
He got the Wayne Carini pick. You know him from Chasing Classic Cars. I'm going to throw Wayne under the bus. Of course, he may not have known. He was the only guy that stood us up for our stage interviews. Wayne Carini, one of my favorite TV shows to watch. Sorry, Kindig.
Threw us under the bus.
And no, I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm not that smart to have that play of words. So look at the trophy that Wayne Carini brought. It's elegant. scrolls.
Beautiful.
And Wayne also brought some hot rods. One of my favorite cars on the grounds this weekend, the Green 36 3-window Ford that he brought, was sitting down here yesterday. He's had a lot of fun. He was over in the autograph signing. Again, double winner Elite 10 and Wayne Carini pick. This is the first year Wayne Carini came out. I think he had a lot of fun. I think we'll see him here next year.
Wayne, you gonna be back? Yeah, 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Thanks for what you do, man.
But what do we have next?
Dave Rush. It's Dave Rush with his 59 Chevy Impala.
We are slightly out of order, but we know what a 59 Impala.
We're once again, we're dealing with the Alloway alphabet. And right here we've got, if that looks vaguely familiar, let's think back to the Slonaker Award at the Grand National Roadster Show.
Right.
And that will also be on the cover of the November issue of Modern Rodding. And my man, Not Stock Photography over here, is the one that did the shutter work.
They built a lot of custom stainless on that thing. It's beautiful top to bottom. Again, Slonaker Judge, top to bottom. Absolutely incredible. Built by the guys out of Oklahoma City, Steve Cook Creations. They've won the Riddler, they've won stuff at Pebble Beach, and this is their latest creation and more coming down the pipe.
Oh, here we go. This is Steve Aguilar, 67 GTO. This is another West Coast fellow here. Oh, this is a good look.
Classic Car Studios have made an award that I don't think has ever been made before. We're going to find out exactly what they've done, but there is a bike here, and it's the Rad pick for the Triple Crown of Rodding 2024. Charles and Noah, get over here, guys. How's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good. It's an actual full bike.
It's a full
I
bike.
mean, we're gonna go big or go home, right? You know?
Classic Car
Kind of had to
Studios.
sell Bobby and Gary on the idea because they were like, "You want to build a bike for a trophy?"
I
We're
think-
like,
Who's that supposed to
No,
be?
I think the correct way to say
That's Bobby.
They always
That's
say,
my
you
Bobby."
all want to give away a bicycle? You're making it sound dorky, Bobby. Come on, man.
a bicycle. And we're like, "Yeah."
This is anything but dorky. Before we look at it in detail, tell me about the Rad pick.
The Rad Pick's what we determined to be the most rad vehicle at the show, so we felt like it had to kind of embody the rad styling of the 80s, late 80s, early 90s. So we spent a long time looking, walked the entire show, and we were able to pick one that we thought kind of captured it all. So those lucky guys will get this bike.
80s and 90s, we're looking in muscle car.
Well, it could be a car or a truck, but it kind of had to embody like the colors that were used back then and the styling that would have been used in the 80s and 90s. And that's what our definition of rad is. And everybody's got their own definition of that, but we really wanted it to be something that was something you would have seen actually at a car or truck show in the 80s or 90s. So
I love that because they're coming back around.
yeah,
And these days, there's so much, a big percentage of the people who attend the car shows are now looking into the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
right.
So that is super cool. And no one else can say they get to ride their award home.
You can ride if your vehicle breaks down. There's always an option with this award. You can ride it home.
Back in the day, there was somebody that did a gold bicycle, and a BMX bike like this, but 20-inch bike, you know, and every kid, you know, wanted to have that bike. It was a special bike and sold for a lot of money. And we thought, man, if we were going to give away a grand prize or a rad award like that, why not do something similar to that? But there's a larger bike. It's 24 inches, so an adult can ride it. So we had one laying around, and we thought, let's just go ahead and send it up to advanced plating. And they were nice enough to work with us. They made the number plate for us, and then they gold and chrome plated a lot of this bike. But we're big fans of BMX bikes. We have a collection at the shop,
Okay.
and we have a bike show every year.
You know, Charles, if I've been to the shop, then this would have made a little bit more sense.
Right.
It would have made more sense if you saw all the other bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have about
Like, I'm not surprised.
Now you're like, what were they thinking?
we have about 50 bikes hanging up on the walls.
Okay.
All from the 80s, basically. Not much of the 90s, mainly 80s. But once a year, we have a big bike show, and one of the celebrity guests come in. For the past 2 years, it's been Bill Allen for the movie Rad. He signs autographs, and then Noah and I will go around and we'll judge all the bikes that are there. We're not an expert on them, but we pick the bikes that we like, and we give away awards.
Thanks to Advanced Plating, they worked with us on the project. We sent them all of the components on the bike, and it is plated in genuine 24 karat gold. has over a ½ ounce of gold on between the handlebars, the fork, and the frame, and everything else is either polished or chrome plated. So it really looks magnificent. We're super happy the way they turned out, and we're glad we were able to rope advanced plating into our wild idea. Otherwise, it wouldn't look nearly as cool. So
I think Steve just waits for the next idea, the next challenge.
I think he was equally nervous as Bobby, because I think he was kind of like, well, what are they doing? But he saw it on Wednesday when we pulled it out of the truck, and he was like, all right, that's very cool.
He did say, if I'm in for next year, if you guys got another wild idea, I'm ready to work with you.
He said he's in.
Yeah.
We got to find something else to build.
That's a good sign. Nobody hated our bicycle.
We kind of promised Mike Ring we would build him a tricycle, because he can't ride a normal sized bicycle.
Right.
His knees are bad. He's very short. So maybe we'll do a gold plated.
Short hours.
Maybe we'll.
Well, and Mike Ring's wife said that he likes to ride bikes with no seat, but just a seat post. And I said, that's not very nice, Nancy. You shouldn't talk about your husband like that.
So maybe it'll just be a tricycle for Mike, a Mike-cycle. I don't know, whatever you want to.
Yeah.
I like that. We're going to start hot. So many awards, but definitely center stage is the bike, and I cannot wait to see the reaction of the person who's going to get it.
We're excited as well.
It's going to be a good one.
We also have some special bike coordinated costumes. We can't tell you too much, but they are pretty terrible, but also good.
There's no such thing as a terrible costume that goes with giving away a prize.
Right.
Please tell us a little bit more about these costumes.
We can't tell you a whole lot, but the costumes match the bike.
I mean, I'm thinking gold tuxedos, black tuxedos.
You're not far off.
You're not far off.
Quite that dressy though, but
Yeah.
they are gold. They are
We'll
chrome.
see it in a few minutes. We're going to be right here. Now these guys are going to be dressed up. And if I'm laughing and they look, it's the correct word for you two. When they look awesome or funny, whatever it is, you're going to see it right here. You're going to see my reaction. Then we're going to see this being given out. We're going to see the reaction of the awesome black winner. Another reason, get registered early for every round of 2025, everybody, because this just keeps getting bigger and better. You guys, these creative minds at work, we don't know what goofy, awesome thing they're going to come up with.
Goofy and awesome.
That's pretty accurate.
Yep.
That's pretty accurate.
I'm goofy and Charles is awesome. That's how we put this team together.
I love it. It's awesome, but you know what? Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well done. Love it.
Let's get the microphone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Bud from LMC Truck. Bud, welcome.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Welcome and thank you, my friend, for sponsoring the truck side of the Triple Crown Awards.
Oh, we sure love these stuff. Like you said up here earlier, we're all very blessed to be able to come out and
Absolutely, for sure. Tell us what you think about this event. You know, this is the second one. You've been involved with it both years now. What's your feedback as an exhibitor?
This is one of my favorite events. This is actually my favorite event to come to.
Of Ty Sino.
Hey, congratulations, Ty. Truck of the year.
But it's a triple winner. This is why I want to do this. It was the Alan Johnson's Hot Rod Shop pick also.
Awesome.
That kind of blew my mind that Alan picked that one, because he's a hot rod dude, like a street rod dude, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then this is why I wanted to do it. So again, truck of the year for the 88 to 98, it's the Alan Johnson's pick. I'm a BMX guy, so to me this is the coolest celebrity pick here. We'll let them slow it. Hey dudes, hey yo, the guys from Twin States, you're not done getting stuff yet. Twin States Hot Rod Shops won this. So another one of the celebrity picks is the Classic Car Studio pick.
Yeah.
So I'm a BMX guy, cruiser with Skyway mag wheels, set it to advanced plating, and had it gold plated. You are looking at an award that cost about $7,000 right there, if you know BMX stuff.
But I want the gold jacket.
Yeah, plus now Charles are getting them the gold jackets right off their back as part of the award. That is so cool. An ounce and a half
Behind the wheel, and they shined it up for the weekend, because it does have a lot of road dog miles on it, so congratulations.
Yeah, it is amazing. The guitar, the trophy, the whole experience. Congratulations.
Well, we have one more to go, don't we?
Trucks.
Okay, let's do it. We have that 1934 Ford black pickup truck with flames, and it belongs to William Paul. Now, if the look seems something familiar, it's been modeled after the old P&J or Pete Shaporis' coupe. Made its debut back at the Grand National Show and was a hit there. I look at that, and I think back of lots of memories in the coupe.
So this one is also an Elite 10 truck.
Yes, this is also an Elite 10.
And I'll tell you what, the first time I saw this, I didn't realize that it almost feels like it's been done before, because you go, that's the California Kid. Now wait a minute. No, it's the California Kid Express. And the detail level that they put into this to make it as faithful. It's not a recreation, it's kind of an adaptation of the California Kid. And as you said, Brian, all of us have some connection to the
Interview everybody
Kid
on the
somewhere.
California Express.
Baskerville said it
Bobby
was
Shoemaker from Vintage Fabrications did it, so do check it out. It's on
So to see this one come out, especially the timing, right on the 50th anniversary of Pete and Jake's, you know, just
very
super
good.
cool.
Now that is,
I told these guys that was an absolute hot rod.
So again, it's also an Elite 10. They got the Griot's.
We gave away a lot of stuff here at the Triple Crown of Rotting.
yeah, but we're just getting warmed up. Yeah,
Goosebumps up here. Goosebumps.
Oh no, here we go. You want to talk about these? We got the cars coming up.
All right, I think we're going to bring the next three up in a group as well. So everybody just kind of stand by and we'll see what the approach is going to be.
We're giving away a crate motor. Do we know the info on the crate motor? I do not have the paper.
It's an LS3 by Blueprint. So one of the
Blue truck! And we're giving away a truck today.
That 23 Chevy pickup truck, a little Silverado, 2-wheel drive, black. A little bit of paint on the sides, got the big wheels, thanks to Billet Specialties. And it was done at Alloway's Hot Rod Shop.
This is the giveaway truck for 25.
Did Gary say it's
The white.
It's white.
Gary,
It's
Next
Alloway
year's
white.
giveaway
Gary
truck,
isn't stay,
everybody.
it can't stay white if it's coming from Alloway's shop.
Yes,
The
I
world-
just read it.
the world will end if, I don't know.
All right, so one thing I want to bring forward too, as we stage the final three vehicles in the Triple Crown Awards, tickets to come here once again and join us for year number 3 at the Triple Crown of Rotting. And if you look around at year number 1 to year number 2,
The Triple Crown of Rotting Street Machine of the Year, Gazzinati.
amazing, amazing car built by Classic Car Studio. Has been wowing people all over the country since they debuted it. And man,
Debuted at Sloniker and Pomona. It won Good Guys Street Machine of the Year, and it's won Street Machine of the Year at the Triple Crown of Rotting.
awesome.
And yes, they're still the Classic Car Studio guys still wearing their shiny pants.
Yeah, it's getting a little breezy out here. They're gonna want those jackets back.
Are you keeping the pants, or can we auction off the pants for the Gary Sinise Foundation?
I'll take them off. You can auction
We will
them off.
auction those pants before the 50-50 is given out.
This is an unbelievable car. Stands out everywhere it goes. Entry number 384. It's that hot pink 1932 Ford. Mackenzie Murphy's the owner. Is built by Alan Johnson Hot Rods. Just an amazing, amazing car.
I think there's a lot of smiles out there.
Lori, the mom,
at
Eric,
that.
the dad, you raised a great girl. You picked the right shop, Johnson Hot Rod. Congratulations.
Johnson Hot Rods.
Street Rod of the Year, Griot's swag bag, a Griot's polisher, and of course we keep forgetting about the awesome guitars.
Well, I'm not forgetting about the guitars. You kidding me? The guitars are amazing.
In California,
I'm so
to Compton
happy
Hardware, the guys at Ford Vintage Hot Rods just gave us another $500.
Another 500. So now we're at $9,000.
I'm a player.
Donate.
That's what I'm gonna do. I want to take pictures.
Let's make sure that gets in the right pocket there. Yeah, so Dave's getting quite comfortable up here, and he's getting a hell of a guitar collection. Look at it that way, right,
You learn
Dave?
to play now, buddy.
When I interviewed him earlier on the stage, he's another, the guys are another one of the guys, and I'm glad that people can see on TV and see what real builders do. Some generational cars, and the names come up of the Grandmaster and First Love from Ride Rights and stuff. And this car has been mentioned in the top 5. One of those generational cars will always be remembered. The fit, finish, the engineering. What's underneath the hood? Is it a 10 or a 12?
It's a 12.
It's a V12.
Yeah,
V12.
And it's an LS-based V12. And
yeah,
We got Dave Kindig down there. We got Kev Dog. We got Will, and we got the important one. We got Mama Kindig Charity down there.
Yeah.
We should also mention Dave is the first back-to-back year winner.
Eric Murphy and his family just won Street Rod of the Year. They want to make this the most amazing day in history. They say if Alan Johnson puts on the outfit, they will up the bid to $3,500.
To the Gary Sinise Foundation.
Come on up to the stage.
Alan's like, it ain't my.
All right, Alan's gonna count us off.
Alan says he'll throw in another $1,000 of his own money as a group thing if Bobby is coming up here.
This is not only a family show, it's your show.
Oh, you're doing Cindy.
I will match the same bid if Gary gets up there and gets his costume. All of it. $3,500. Go.
All right, hold on a minute. So you're saying,
Dude, you have to think about what the Gary Sinise Foundation does for America.
so now the bid is to
If
have.
you don't do this, why do you hate America?
And two, you hate puppies and children. I never thought I'd end up as a DJ in a male strip bar, but here I am.
Come on, Bobby. Bobby, just take the
I
shorts
always
off.
wanted to say this.
Take your
It's
shorts
that
off.
type of
Put
party
your pants
now.
on. Come on, Bobby. Take the shorts off. We're getting money.
I think we should have placed bets.
Anna Kate, are you proud of your father, Anna? Are you proud of your...
Bobby Holloway.
Don't drop the jacket, that's expensive.
You almost didn't have underwear on, but am I the only one in the crowd that pictured Bobby Holloway to be a tighty-whitey guy? I know we got $3,000 there. So now we've got $1,000 thrown into that from Alan Johnson.
And from Kindig.
I don't know if we want to go much more here tonight. Ian, I said about industry legends making us look good like Kindig and Chip Foose. I want everybody to be aware Chip bowed out at $100. He goes, I didn't even actually bid $100. He goes, but you know what? I'm not in silver pants right now. We just raised an extra $4,000 for the Gary Sinise Foundation. Thank you all for bidding. Even the ones that didn't actually bid, thank you for.
I said, if you guys get a 35 and you get him in that suit, I'll buy the other suit for Bobby for the other 35. I'm matching it. So there's 7,000 right there plus the 1,000 we've already given for Ellen.
We're at $8,000.
You're paying
$8,000.
Oh, yeah.
So that Bobby gets to take the outfit home. Cindy hates you right now.
Sorry, Cindy, but man, he's a good-looking dude in chrome and gold, isn't he?
Hey, man.
As long as it doesn't fall down again.
Can we get some Brio's polishes? We're going to raffle off if somebody wants to wipe you down.
Yeah, you could polish that whole suit.
So humbled being here. Thank you for welcoming Sherry and me. On behalf of Gary Sinise and the Gary Sinise Foundation, thank you for your generous donation.
Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. The guys from Vintage Fabrication says, I ain't got TV money. He just walked up and gave us $500 to go to Gary Sinise Foundation.
Are you kidding? So now we're up to $8,500?
Thank you guys.
Introducing me to
Anybody
this
else feel
amazing
generous?
organization.
Here's Gary on the big screen.
And at the Gary Sinise Foundation, we serve our nation by honoring our defenders, veterans, first responders, and the families who sacrifice alongside them. We do this by creating and supporting unique programs designed to inspire and uplift our nation's heroes.
And auctioning off
I
pins.
truly believe that while we can never do enough to show our gratitude to our defenders, we can always do a little more.
I don't.
Okay.
Thank you all for what you do. We're having a blast. We're getting
All right,
ready.
so here we're at for the 50-50, right? So that was donations, that's all you. The 50-50 are people that bought tickets. Here it is, well, it's for the donations or the whole thing? The 50-50 total. Oh, for the dress up? $9,000. Bobby just gave another $1,000.
Bobby, is that another 1,000?
Bobby just gave another grand because he knows he's getting lucky tonight.
That's right. Gary.
Another 500 from Ed Casanati that just won Street Machine of the Year. Another 500 bucks.
Does that bring us to $10,000?
I am terrible at math because I am pretty.
10,500? $10,500. All right, so at your other Gary Sinise events around the world, do people auction off chromesium pants on live stage?
It is a first.
Love it. Why don't you read that number for us?
Okay, here we go. 4660937. 4660937.
Your ticket needs to end in 937, and you will take home $12,128, splitting a pot of $24,256 raised for the Gary Sinise Foundation.
For those in the back, we're giving the 50-50 away. That was scary, wasn't it?
Yeah, what was that?
Looks like we're going to have to try and do
a timer, or we just kind of...
Hold on, it sounds like we got somebody.
Oh, yes, we've got a winner.
Holy mackerel, we have a winner.
Come on up here to the front of the stage.
Hey, I'm looking for a sugar daddy.
Sir, what is your name?
It's Andrew Willingham.
The Andrew Willingham?
Oh, yeah.
And what is your home address?
Here's what's bad. The ticket's in my truck.
The ticket's in your truck?
We gotta go get it.
Where's your truck?
Way north.
Okay, so he randomly remembered this number that he bought.
That's a little suspicious there, pal.
1, 2, 3.
I did the math, and I handed her $100. And when I was looking at she actually shorted me 10 tickets.
Ellen, we can't.
Okay.
I didn't think about it.
I don't think we're taking the sob story. I think you got to have your ticket to prove it.
You got to produce the ticket. Well, go get it. Go get it.
How far away are you?
Yeah, so can you call somebody? Can you phone a friend?
No. Shh.
All right.
Everybody?
Hold on, Gary.
No, we have. So how much did he just win? We have something else going on right here.
$12,128.
He won 12 grand?
Yes.
George Lange just walked up here and said his $12,100, George Lange's going to double it for the Gary Sinise Foundation. Mr. Thank you so much. Another 12,000.
Are you kidding me?
I got goosebumps again.
Are you kidding me?
Chip, can you believe this industry? You're doing a lot of stuff for charity. I mean, isn't it awesome?
So generous.
Yeah, he works with the Gary. That's one of the best foundations. So thank you, George Lange.
Oh my gosh, George! Thank you so much. So that means the equivalent of about 25 grand plus the cash donation.
I have to tell everyone out here, George is as good a hot rodder as you will ever come across, and he has been at this his entire life. And he is an absolute gentleman. I've been out with him at many places, and he's always been fantastic. And his generosity, aside from keeping Alloway out of the poorhouse, has just benefited a whole lot of people. George, you are amazing.
Unbelievable, sir.
And we thank you for that, because we all know Bob. Okay, I think we're getting ready to give a motor away.
Yeah.
Who wants to win some horsepower? But wait, there's more. No. We got this guy right here that wants the microphone. Get ready to spend some money.
I'd like to auction off something else to raise a little more money for Gary's Foundation. And what I'd like to auction is any of you that are interested in having a drawing of your car done, the highest bidder, I'm going to do an illustration of your car.
Awesome.
So who wants to start with a bid?
Do we have $50? Do we have $50? Who wants to throw $50? Okay, we got 50.
Do we have $50?
What do you got? $100 right over there.
$100 for bid.
We have a five. Is it a $500
bid?
We have a $500.
Wow. We got a grand right here.
We have a grand.
It's the right time to do something.
1,000 out there.
Come up here and defend yourself. Dave, you got to defend
we had a grand?
yourself.
We have $1,000 here in the front. Anybody else want to go above that?
My charge is finishing. My camera is finishing. This is going on for way too long, but because everybody's having too much of a good time, I'm going to do my best. Triple Crown of Ronnie. Next year it's going to be bigger and better. That's it. I think that's all I have charged for.
Outstanding. So now that makes the...
And honestly, I can't take anything away from Chip. He's going to have a far bigger and better.
So are we auctioning it off?
What size are you doing? 11 by 17 or what is it?
I will start probably. It'll be an 18 by 24 page.
Yeah, see, I've already been outdone. I'm an 11 by 17 artist. I'm sorry.
11 by 17. Okay, we'll do 11 by 17.
So are we auctioning it off? Like if we get to say $3-4 grand, it's like okay, they get the first winner of the bid gets. We started with you, so it gets first choice, and they can pick you.
You know, I think we should actually do it to where they would like his art or my art.
Okay, well,
because I don't think it'd be a great competition back and forth.
I know. We don't want to bruise your ego, buddy.
Thanks.
Well, I know we're bidding on mine right now, but I want to start your bidding. I'll pay $1 grand for you to draw my car.
Perfect. Where are we at on yours?
Right on.
This is you guys are both.
We got $1 grand right now.
You're going to draw mine.
So how are we doing this auction?
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay, do we have more than $1 grand?
We have $1 grand
from my
side of the fence.
There you go.
Holy smoke.
I got to do a real drawing now.
Dude, this is awesome.
You might have to get some color.
Chip's like, I'm just
10,000 going
auction
once.
All right, 10,000 literally is going once, friends. We've got 10,000 going once. Anybody else want
10,000
part of
going
this action?
twice.
$10,000. Is there any more? 10,500 going twice. 10,000 going twice.
Sold $10,000.
Boom, 10,000.
I gotta tell you what you want. Thank you so much.
Clay and his family are great hot rodders from Georgia. They autocross. His wife has an autocross Camaro. He's got a bitchin' 56 150. They go to a lot of events. They do a lot of road tours. So it's going to a good home.
So
amazing.
It is amazing. So my loose math has this around 35,000 we've thrown into the pot.
Okay, we got another one. We're gonna auction this off, and we're gonna let Gary Case and Bobby Alloway sign it. I don't think they're drawing anything, are they? Can we auction off a paint by numbers from Bobby Alloway?
Bobby!
Thank you. There's the ego bandage right there, man.
10 grand, going once, going twice, sold to Mr. Gary.
Outstanding. So, looking like an extra $46,000 or so donated to the city's.
Let's talk about this truck. Tell us the details on it.
Where's Bobby? Bobby can tell us all about the truck. You spent a lot of time with it.
So this is a one of one. This is the only black truck that Chevrolet made in 2023. We were supposed to give this truck away last year. Unfortunately, we didn't get it till 2 weeks before the event. So we had to take a white truck, tear it all apart, paint it black. But this is the only black truck that was built by Chevrolet in 2023. So it's destined to be a collector. We want to thank Glenn at Billet Specialties that made the special Bonneville wheels. They're 22-inch 6 lugs. They're about $7,000 for these wheels. We want to thank Diamondback for the red line tires. We want to thank Alumacraft who built a custom one-off grill. That's a $2,500 grill in the truck. Bobby Alloway and his crew for doing it, to give it the hot rod stance and profile. And we want to thank the custom graphics on it. It's a great running truck, and it drives unbelievable. Somebody's going to really, really enjoy this. We already bought the truck for next year. It's
Chip Foose is writing his name on the winner's thing right now.
Pull a winner there.
Here we go. Brand new truck, courtesy of the Triple Crown of Rod and Gary Case and Bobby Alloway.
Yeah, Chip is drawing the truck on the winning sign right
let's
now.
see who's going to be winning the truck.
Look at
Here
your
comes.
numbers.
Here it comes, friends.
Do we have a 640?
640. We're gonna look it up on the roster, but if somebody knows.
Person with that low a number.
640.
Tim, it's so exciting.
Okay, is there a Paul Bryant?
Anybody friends with Paul Bryant?
Paul Bryant. Paul Bryant is the winning ticket holder if Paul Bryant is here.
We got him.
Hey, here comes Paul Bryant.
So as you're all leaving, we want to thank you all for the support of the second ever Triple Crown of Riding. Thank you, Gary
We're going to
Sinise.
meet Paul Bryant real fast.
Thank you, Bobby Alloway. Safely. We will see you next year at the Triple Crown of Riding.